I started this channel back in September of 2015, and since then I've spent a lot of money on prop firm challenges. I can't imagine how much I've actually spent, but I'll put it on screen now. All of those prop firm challenges have been traded using EAs, and I have been able to bring videos for you guys so you can see what to expect using Forex robots. However, in this series, I wanted to do something for me. I wanted to trade a prop firm challenge manually. Now this is something I've never done, and I know that a lot of you are interested in Forex robots, but sometimes I feel like the reason we use Forex robots is because we don't feel like we can trade manually. However, recently I have been on a mission to learn how to trade manually. Believe me, if I can learn how to do it, then you can too. Now I'm going to buy a challenge from Fivers. I've got no idea if I'm going to pass it or not. This will be my first manual challenge. Now, regardless of if I pass this challenge or not, at least I can say that I traded the account. I can hold myself responsible and I can learn from each trade. Now, the way we're going to trade this challenge is pretty straightforward. Basically, it's continuation trading. So we use a higher time frame to see how the previous candle closed, and then we use a lower time frame to take our entries. So what I mean by that is you can see this is the hourly chart here on the left. This candle closed nicely bullish. We're not pushing into an area of rejection. So this candle is the 12 till 1. So on the 5-minute chart, when we get the new candle open, so the 1 till 2, all we are looking for is a continuation. So we would take a buy on the break of this high. We set our stop loss below this level. And the way we're going to manage the trade is if our stop loss isn't too big, we're going to go for a 1 to 2, maybe sometimes a 1 to 3 if we can get a tight enough stop. And if we get to a 1 to 1, we're going to move our stop loss to break even and continue pushing for that 1 to 2. These are the pairs that we're going to trade: AUD USD, Euro USD, GJ, GU, USD CAD, USD JPY and gold. And we're going to trade 4-hour 5-minute, which is how I usually trade. We're going to see how the previous 4-hour candle closed. This one, for instance, closed nicely bearish. So on the 5-minute chart, when the new candle opens, we are just looking for a break of a low for price to continue into our direction. Now, in between each 4-hour candle close, we are also going to be trading on the 1-hour 5-minute. So we'll keep our eye out for every 1-hour close if there's any entry opportunities on the 5-minute. So using TradingView in split screen, 4-hour or 1-hour on the left, 5-minute on the right. And the first time we come to our chart is at 6 AM. If there's no opportunities, I'm going to go away, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to do what I usually do, and then I'm going to come back and start trading around 8-9 AM. At that point, we're going to go down to the hourly, wait for each candle to close and see if there's any opportunities. If not, we wait till 10 AM on the 4-hour, and if there's no opportunities, go back down to the hourly until 2 PM. Then we go back to the 4-hour, see if there's any opportunities. If not, back down to the hourly, and we trade like that until 4 PM. It'll make more sense when I'm actually trading the account. You can see the live trades. No idea if I'm going to pass this challenge. Don't really care. Well, I do care, I want to pass it, but it's more about learning from each trade. It's more about just getting involved in the market. Most of the time while learning how to manual trade, I was just watching video after video and not actually getting involved. So now's the time. We're going to buy the cheapest Fivers account we can. Might blow it in a day. It is what it is. So let's just go and buy the account now. Okay, so let's order an account of Fivers then. Now this one here is only $40, the high stakes account. So this is the one we're going to choose. It's a 5K account. So our daily loss is 5% and our max total drawdown is 500. Now like I said, we are going to trade this quite aggressively. So I've got no idea if we're going to pass. However, I like to think that this will give me an insight onto how to trade in the future. There'll be no fear at all with these trades. If I see a trade opportunity, I'm going to take it. This is probably one of the most valuable $40 I'll ever spend in terms of my trading. As I've said, I have been quite hesitant with some of my trades. Now this account is purely for the sake of just getting involved in the markets and taking some trades. So we've got to make a profit of $400. I will be risking 0.5% per trade. And the reason for that is I'm not only trading one pair at a time. These are the different pairs that I'm trading. Now this isn't usually how I would trade. Usually I trade GJ, GU and gold only. However, like I said, I just want to get some experience with this account. I just want to trade. So we are going to be trading 7 pairs. And if we're already in a position, it doesn't mean that we can't take another one. That's why I'm only taking a 0.5%. So if we do get into a number of positions, hopefully we won't blow the max daily loss. So this is the lot size calculator that I use down here. So I'm just going to put the account balance in here. Risk percentage of 0.5 and then whatever our stop loss may be when we see a trade. Now this is potentially a trade shaping up already on AUD USD. So you can see what's happened here. Price has come down, rejected at this level, and it's potentially going to bounce back up. So we're just going to see what it looks like from a 5-minute perspective. We're waiting for a break of this high. Stop loss will be below this area, so around 14 pips. And we are going to go for a 1 to 2 target. See our lot size coming up there, 0.18. So we are going to put this order in at a buy stop. Okay, so our buy stop order is in. We'll see if we can break this high. If we do break lower than this, I will be looking for a break of this high instead. But we'll just keep our eye on that. We're going to flag it so we know that we are potentially in a trade there. On Euro USD, nothing from a 4-hour perspective. You can see we've got an indecision candle here. So we're not going to take anything there. GJ, we have got a bullish candle. Now from a 5-minute perspective, we might be asking for a lot of price to get all the way back up here. And stop loss does look quite big. It's 50 pips, which is too big of a stop loss. So we'll keep our eye on this and we'll just see if we have a better entry. So if price comes down a little bit more here, gives us a better stop loss to work with, then potentially we could take this. But for now, that's just too big of a stop loss. GU indecision candle on the 4-hour, so we're not going to take anything there. USD CAD, again, not a clear 4-hour candle. USD JPY, yes, we have had a bullish close. However, we have got a top wick rejection here, so it's not the cleanest, so we're going to stay out of that. Now, this isn't fair talking me out of some of these trades. Like I say, I am going to get involved in a trade when they come up. However, I'm not looking to take unrealistic trades. So even though I want to get some experience, taking stupid trades for the sake of it isn't what I'm looking to try and do. We are going to take a sell here on Euro USD, so you can see the previous hourly candle has closed bearish. We've got an 18 pip stop loss at the break of this low. So this is more than likely going to be a market execution. Okay, we are into that Euro USD position. You can see that on the hourly chart, price has closed bearish, so we're just expecting price to continue down. We are aiming for these lows here, however, I am going to put a alert at 1 to 1. So if we get down to a 1R, I will be putting my stop loss at break even. See if GJ is giving us anything now. You see these previous wick rejections here on GJ, so we are going to stay away from that. Even if price does break above this level, we have got 2 previous wick rejections on the hourly. Again, that's not fair talking, that's just realistic. There's obviously a lot of opportunities every hour anyway. Potential sell here on GU. Quite a big stop loss, so chances are we're going to go for a 1 to 1 on this one. We're going to put our sell stop below this low, and we're just going to go for a 1 to 1 on that one because of the size of the stop loss. Okay, sell stop order is in on GU. USD CAD potentially looking for a buy position. On the previous hourly, it is bullish. So it's as simple as the previous candle has closed bullish. We're expecting price to continue upwards. It really is the most straightforward trading strategy. This one is a 13 pip stop loss. Okay, our buy stop is in on USD CAD. Now with this one, again, we are going to put an alert at 1 to 1. We have just been triggered into the GU trade as well. AUD USD we are going to delete for now, just because we have broken below this level. From a 4-hourly perspective, yes, we have closed bullish. An hourly perspective, bit of an indecision candle, so we're just going to hold off on that one for now. So USD CAD is our other pair where we are potentially going to get triggered into a trade. USD JPY, hourly perspective, yes, we've closed bullish, but too many wick rejections at this level, so we'll stay away. And then gold, we are going to stay away from for a bit. Okay, so I'll keep my eye on these trades, and then I will come back when I have a update. Okay, another update on the challenge. It's 11:39. Our Euro USD trade has closed in profit. So with this one, once we broke this low, we did continue down. Set a alert here at 1 to 1. Once we got a 1 to 1, I moved the stop loss to break even, but price has just continued down to this area, which is also our 1 to 2 target. So that's worked out well. So we made $50 on that trade. We're also in GJ and GU. Now with GU, we are just going for a 1 to 1. So this isn't break even. I'm just going to let this one run. Hopefully we can get down to our take profit here, but we'll see. And then with GJ, hopefully we get down to 1 to 1, and this one will be a break even if we get to here, because we are going for a 1 to 2 target. So I've set an alert, and if price comes down to this level, I'll move my stop loss to break even, and we will hopefully push down for a 1 to 2. Okay, so we were stopped out of the GJ trade at break even. So you see price did come down to our target of 1 to 1, just about. Yeah, a couple of pips there. And then we moved our stop loss to break even. Price has since come back and stopped us out. So break even trade. So far for the day, we have taken 2 winners and 1 break even. So let's just see what the rest of the day brings. Okay, let's have a look at how we've got on for today. It is Wednesday the 6th of November. This is the first day of the challenge. You can see we have made $74. out of the 400 profit target. You can see the statistics here. We've taken 3 trades, 2 of them were profitable, 1 was a slight loss, but very slight, probably commission because I did move my stop loss to break even. All 3 of the trades were short trades. Our profit is $70, our loss is 70 cents. Win rate is at 66.66%. Best profit was $50 and biggest loss was 70 cents. And you can see the trades that we took here. So all 3 were sell, GJ, GU and Euro USD. Our average trade duration was 1 hour and 22 minutes. So let's start off with the GJ trade. It was a sell position. So this is what the trade looked like. You can see here on the hourly chart that the 10 till 11 candle closed nicely bearish. It also had a top wick just to add that extra confluence. So when the 11 till 12 candle opened, all we're waiting for is this previous low to be broken. It did break and then price did pull up against us slightly and then continued down to our 1-to-1 target. Now obviously we were going for a 1-to-2 on this trade, but once we hit the 1-to-1, I had an alert set and I then moved the stop loss to break even. And you can see what happened after that. Price did actually come back up against us. So once we got a 1-to-1, price came up 5-10 minutes later and took us out at break even. This is our Euro USD trade. Again, a sell position. This time after the 9 till 10 candle closed bearish, we were just looking for a continuation on the 10 till 11. So you can see here, this is where we got in. Pretty much immediately price broke this level and continued to push down. Now with this one, again, we moved our stop loss to break even once we got our 1-to-1, which is there. So price did pull up against us slightly, came down, made our 1-to-1. We moved our stop loss to break even at that point, but then price did continue down and took us out at a 1-to-2. Then we took a trade on GU, so you can see that trade here. Very similar trade. After the bearish 10 till 11 candle, we were looking for a continuation down. So the 11 to 12 candle opened, we waited for a low to be broken, which is there. Price came down, we moved our stop loss to break even at 1-to-1, but price just continued into our direction, so we didn't get stopped out at break even. We made our full take profit on that one. So a really good day for the first day I've ever traded manually on an account. Really happy with what we've done there. But either way, they're pretty straightforward trades. I need my strategy to be straightforward. I'm not that smart. All I need to do is just see where price might go and have a positive risk to reward ratio. We'll just see. We'll just keep trading this way. I'll keep you up to date on the videos. And yeah, wish me luck. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.